The mission of the Vermont Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired is to enable Vermonters with vision problems, whether blindness or impairment, to achieve and maintain independence. A nonprofit organization founded in 1926, it's the only private agency to offer free training, services, and support to visually impaired Vermonters. The Vermont Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired serves over 1,400 clients from all 14 counties in Vermont. As part of our agency's information and referral service, each staff member is specially trained and experienced in guiding individuals through all of the resources available to them.
I was a diabetic since childhood, and in 1984 I lost my vision. When I met the first visually impaired rehab teacher, I was so impressed with her ability, and she made such an impact on me that I really decided that's what I wanted to do. People are living longer, and so when they live longer, they have more physical ailments, or they have a greater chance of vision impairment. Our largest age range that we are serving at this time are between the ages of 80 and 95. Probably 80% of our referrals for adults are in that category. We are getting, many referrals as early as age 60, but they're in their very early stages of vision impairment. What we find is that the earlier people get connected with services and know that we're there for them, there's so many simple little things that can be done to help them function better and really enjoy life.
This is a talking calculator. It'll help you balance your riches in your checking account. Okay. And the on button is on the lower right corner, and that beep tells you that it is on, and the voice will be activated. So if you push any of the buttons now.
1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. It's not.
This here I got marked in Braille. It's power level. This is a talking caller ID. All I do is push this button, and then I push this button here, and it will tell me who called.
11, 3, 8, 2, 2, 2.
I'm gonna have to answer that.
Sure.
Hello. This is a talking clock plus timer. It will count down the minutes or hours. You can program it for
1 hour, 2 hours.
I just bought these jars of jam and I had to braille them. I have a handheld brailer that prints this tape that's on here.
We are client driven. What our clients need, that's the service we provide. We tell them what their options are, we help them understand what their options are, and then they decide what they're having difficulty with.
The cornerstone of the Vermont Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired's adult support services are the peer-assisted learning and support groups, which meet monthly across the state. Members listen to an educational speaker, then have an opportunity to share their concerns and achievements with their peers. Children's Services. Specialized teachers work with children as they grow, teaching daily living skills, Braille, and other communication skills, use of adaptive equipment, and mobility.
There's a ditch on this side, and hear this over here? Those are rocks.
A transition program helps adolescents move successfully from high school to college or the workplace. Each summer, children can practice independent living skills and meet with friends in a supportive camp environment as part of the Intensive Residential Life Experiences program.
We're here for a 3-day, 2-night elementary camp. Kids basically ages 5 to 12. The theme this year was to do cooking, so each kid will make 2 breakfasts, 2 lunch, and 1 dinner during the 3 days. They have opportunity to socialize with each other, and then we do fun recreational activities as well.
I made my own lunch.
That was fun.
When I say turn left, she turns left. When I say forward, she goes forward.
One of my favorite stories is a kindergartner who needed to learn Braille, and she just kept saying, I can't do it, I can't do it. And I actually took on the stern role, and I said, you know what, you cannot use those words anymore. I don't ever want to hear you say I can't anymore. And so she knew that I had a higher expectation. She was able to raise to that expectation. And this is a student who's studying to become a lawyer.
The Vermont Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired provides assistive technology, support, and training.
Like a magnifier.
Specialized devices can make all the difference in the world for a person living with a visual impairment. Equipment such as swing arm lamps with magnifiers, talking book machines, and closed-circuit TVs can help maintain an independent lifestyle.
So it's not the type that you have to hold up, which causes your hand to get a lot more tired. This, you just kind of move it along.
Volunteer services. The Vermont Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired's transportation program provides statewide transportation for medical appointments as well as personal trips for Vermonters who are blind or visually impaired. 274 volunteers drove almost 171,000 miles and donated 11,479 hours of service, equivalent to 6 full-time employees.
It's worthwhile, it's fulfilling, and it really does make you feel good. Like I come back there today from having those 2 people, and I feel like I accomplished something. It's a good feeling.
We're a wonderful team. The Vermont Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired provides services to everyone in Vermont, so your money stays in Vermont, which I think is fantastic.
86 cents of every dollar goes directly into serving the client. The services we provide are so beneficial to the people we serve. And there is no charge for the service. Many times people want to make a donation, and that's wonderful and it's greatly appreciated, but it is not a requirement. We do not charge for our services. It brings such great joy and sense of fulfillment and reward to go into a home where a person is not able to use the oven anymore, they're not able to read their mail, and all of a sudden you come in and you put some markings on their stove and they can set their temperature and they can use their washing machine again, and now they can read the mail. The smile that comes across one's face when they can see print again, when they have not been able to read. We receive hugs, people are just so grateful for that. And how we see it change people's lives is what really keeps, I think, all of us in the field. It is the most fulfilling kind of work that can be done.